So let's now start kind of pivoting into, your expertise with strategies and planning for talent acquisition. Talk a little bit about maybe how we're thinking about short-term or long-term strategies with sourcing, acquiring, and retaining candidates.
Sure. So for short term, I think the real strategy has moved to almost all social media strategies. That wasn't the case in healthcare, and healthcare tended to lag in that strategy, 10 to 15 years ago. But now they are definitely the same, operating at the same operational level of our Fortune 100 companies, and doing social media strategy and being able to tell that story. That's what's great about healthcare is we have so many compelling, great, heartwarming stories. We have now learned how to take those stories and turn them into, the ability to show our culture and our values and really put that to, a picture and a video to attract candidates and say, why do you want to work here? So for short term, I think that's definitely continued to take advantage of those strategies and get out in the marketplace. We've also seen a surgence of kind of in-person events, as we call them, either hiring events, expos. During COVID, those were non-existent. And even before COVID, I think companies got out of the habit of doing those. Well, once COVID was over, and people wanted to start to get out and meet people, we kind of brought those hiring events back. And I think those will be our new normal. We continue to do things like walk-in Wednesdays at our hospitals where you can just come in. You don't need an application, you don't need anything. Just come in and talk to us. And then just hosting specialized hiring events, whether we focus on nurses or maybe surgical employees, just different events that we can cater to our needs of that specific location. Long term, we really have to look at early talent development. With the baby boomers retiring, the next generation and that generation after that is not going to be enough to replace what is needed in healthcare. Because what people don't think about is like, oh yeah, baby boomers are retiring. But what you don't think about is they're retiring to a place where they're going to be 70 years old and need additional healthcare. So you've got this large population that we've never had before that is going to be, if you really look at the next 30 years, as they turn 70, they're going to need care and they're living longer, right? And if they live to 100 years old, we're talking about 30 years worth of care of the largest population that we ever need. So we need more people in healthcare than ever before. And so hospitals have to really now think about getting in at high school level, junior level, to introduce healthcare roles to them. And, beyond, do you want to be a nurse or a doctor when you grow up? How about a radiology technology? Or what do you want to be a digital media strategist? You can be a high level accountant or, you can be in HR. There's so many functions that are in a hospital. We have to do a good job of going out and introducing those roles to high school students that may have never thought about the healthcare industry.